Hi, hello, and welcome to vlog 23. I think it's 23. Yes, I think it's 23. Okay, thank you for coming back. I'm sorry about the casual appearance tonight. I was at a beach club today during the day. Laura, my colleague from the UK office, is still out with me. So we took a couple of hours out this afternoon and we went to check out the Al Corniche Club in Arabian Gulf Road. It was business related because this is the beach club that we're going to recommend to all of our clients who come over. So obviously we had to check it out, make sure the facilities were of standard. So I can confirm the sun on the beach is the perfect temperature for our arriving guests. The pool was great and the drink service of Cokes and bottles of water to the tables was on point. Al Corniche, we're happy to recommend you. But obviously we had to go through that tortuous afternoon of lying out on the beach and sitting by the poolside in order to be able to give that recommendation. So I'm glad we put ourselves through it. So I have a bit of a confession to make today, and I'm just going to need to get it out there and get it over with because it's been haunting me for 4 days. I've missed a vlog, okay? I've been trying to catch up. We had a discussion about how we tried to do a drunken one on Friday and it didn't really work. And every day since then I've been trying to do 2 vlogs and it's just been too much. It's hard enough trying to do one. I'm trying to find new locations. I'm trying to not find stuff to talk about because I've got 1,000,001 things to talk about, but I'm trying to pick the exact topic of what to talk about. It's just quite hard planning in one. So could you please cut me some slack with this? Give me a bit of a break. Let's just pretend that this is vlog 23, which I'm pretty sure it is, and it's Tuesday the 5th of April, and from now on, I will do one every day, okay? Thank you. So, we are looking this week at a kind of a variety of things to do with certain feelings that you will experience as an entrepreneur and how to make sure that those feelings stay healthy and don't affect your health, really. And that's things which can lead to you feeling overwhelmed and feeling maybe helpless, and that what you're going through is something a bit more serious than just having a bad day. Let's put it that way. So yesterday we talked about how when you enjoy what you do and when it's play, so it's Screw Work, Let's Play was the book that we talked about by John Williams, which is a fantastic book. And one of the reasons that being an entrepreneur is fantastic and a lot of people enjoy it is because you have ownership over the tasks that you do. So you can pick how your day goes and you have a commitment to getting that done. And in responsibility and commitment and dedication, a lot of people find relief, you know. They like the fact that they've got something to be accountable for, and they like the fact that there's something there that if they didn't do it, wouldn't get done. And that's because we all want to feel significant. We all want to feel as if we're making a difference. And how you can pass this down to your team, like we talked about yesterday, is making them feel like entrepreneurs and making them enjoy work, trying to bring in things that they want to get up in the morning and come to work. They don't have to be business owners, but because they're working with you, they feel like business owners themselves. Another way to get that feeling is through contribution and giving back. And this is a topic extremely close to my heart. I'm a big believer in donating to charity. I'm a bigger believer in donating your time and your experience and your skills rather than your money. And I think, you know, there's so many great charities out there and there's so many things that you can do to give back in a charitable way. But likewise, there's so many people out there that need your help or that just need a bit of guidance or that just need somebody to be there for them and to make them feel a bit better. And that doesn't always come in the form of charity. Sometimes it comes with seeing that somebody's going through something and just trying to help in any small way that you can. And I try to do this a lot. I don't do it enough. I definitely don't. As a business, we regularly contribute to other charities. We work very closely with the fantastic charity Refugee, which we discussed in a previous vlog. And I'm going to get Selena back on. I've missed her. We need her input. So we'll get Selena back on soon. We do a lot of work with them. We also donate regularly to other causes. We always make our desk space in the city centre available for startup charities or social enterprises. And likewise, if there's a startup business that wants to come along and use some desk space and would fit in with the team, we will absolutely happily let them do that. So we believe in giving back to the startup community. And the reason that I enjoy doing that is because I know what it's like, and there's so many things that I wish somebody had told me 2 years ago, and I had to learn myself, and it's a lonely place learning it yourself. And I think that by me doing that to help them, it's helping them, yes, but it's helping me more, because it makes you feel like it's not just about you anymore, that somebody will notice if you don't turn up tomorrow. You know, somebody's journey will be worse off for you not being a part of it. And I really think that's where contribution can come in and bring some meaning to all of the shit that you're going through. You know, there's a reason that you're having these cash flow issues. There's a reason that you're experiencing some clients being annoyed at you. There's a reason that things have come up in the team that you didn't foresee. You know, when you go through these things, and by the way, we're not going through all those things just now, this is just examples. When you go through these things, there's a reason for it. And even if that reason is just so that you can pass on the knowledge and the wisdom that you learn from that experience to somebody else, then that's enough. You know, there's got to be some meaning behind what you go through. And when you're building all the building blocks of your journey, just remember that somebody else is looking at what you're doing and going, I wish I could do that. It's like, I saw this really interesting cartoon the other day, and it was on Facebook, and it was a guy driving a sports car. Yeah, a guy driving a sports car, and he's looking at this helicopter, and he's going, I wish I had a helicopter. And then a smaller car pulls up beside the sports car, and the guy in the smaller car goes, oh, I really wish I had a sports car. And then this guy in an old banger pulls up, and he looks at the car next to the sports car, and he goes, God, I really wish I had a new car. And then this guy in a cycle pulls up beside the old car and looks at it and goes, I mean, you can see where this is going, right? You will always be looking at somebody ahead of you going, I wish I had what they had. It's human nature, right? That's where stress can come in. That's where unfulfillment can come in. And that's where dissatisfaction with where you're currently at can come in. Why don't you look at somebody behind you and go, I bet they want what I've got. I bet they would love to know how I got to where I am. And where you are doesn't even have to be that far. Even if you've just taken the step to hand in your notice, see that courage that takes? That's huge. I would have loved 3 years ago for somebody to tell me, do you know what, I've just handed in my notice and I don't know if it's going to be okay, but this is exactly how I feel right now, and you can have that feeling too, and here's how I did it. I would have loved that advice. I would have lapped that up. So whatever stage you're at, whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world right now, please turn round and see who's behind you on that ladder, and just offer them a wee hand up. We're not in competition with anybody. We're only in this game to try and make our own lives and our extended friends and family's lives and everybody else's lives a teeny bit better. And if you're not in it for that, then I don't really know what you're in it for. So please try that, and I promise that it will bring some form of meaning to your day, which you didn't even know was possible. And when you get in those dark days where you're having issues and it seems like the world's against you, and it just seems as if it would be easier to quit, when you've got all those eyes looking at you from behind going, God, how are they doing so well? It makes you persevere, and you will win through, and I genuinely believe that to be a fact. Thank you so much for watching the vlog tonight. I don't usually do a plug, right? But how amazing does this apartment look? This is one of our apartments. This is one of our very first apartments in Kuwait. And see these windows? They go all the way around and they overlook the Kuwait Towers. I am so lucky to be here. And if there's anybody out there who's a couple of steps behind and wants to speak to me and learn anything about our journey, please get in touch. Instagram, AmyAngela2016. Always forget. Amy AMI. Twitter, AmyAngela2015, or Snapchat me. That's my absolute favourite just now. Send me a Snapchat video like with a dog with a licking and everything. That's my total favourite. That's just Amy Angela. Okay guys, have a great night. Find something to give back to. Find somebody to help. And I promise it'll make your journey more fun. Okay? Cheers. Bye-bye.